slides. Everybody's on the computers. They're the ones who keep all the records and all that. We had no power bars. My boss was, where the power bars? I put it up yesterday. Him and I had to find 60 power bars from one of our shipments and hook them all up in 1 hour. We finished it. The guy from CBC comes in and goes, oh, we found our power bars. We took them out because we thought it was going to rain. We did it 5 minutes before they had the broadcasting. I wouldn't have been able to run out of that facility fast enough if that didn't happen. Somebody would have probably fixed me up bad. But everything ran smoothly. You guys watched the Pan Am games? Everything ran super. Great learning experience. There were offers after that to go to Rio for the Olympics. I chose not to go, but okay. And then a month later, somebody from B318 calls me up and asks me if I wanted to teach. Guess what? I said yes. So I've been here for what, 4.5 years roughly? I'm full-time. What else? Any questions so far? Anything personal about me? Anything personal about the school? Anything about the course? We haven't looked at the course yet. Anything? Oh yeah, this is how we're gonna play this game. Eh? We're gonna be nice and quiet. We'll see. I'll tell you in a couple of weeks we're gonna be yelling and screaming. In a good way. In a good way. Welcome to Centennial. I hope it's a good experience. Whatever you do, try to finish this. No use doing 3/4 of it and then dropping out. Because even if you can do the electrical, it's useless if you don't have the papers. Okay? Even if you don't do the electrical, there's management, there's lots of other opportunities that can be related to this. Like I said, I ran a hospital, Whitby Mental Hospital. It's not civil, not really mechanical, a little bit of everything. It's management. Means that you've got to be somewhat smart to do that. All right? And I know you guys are. Sorry if I got you guys. I do mean guys and girls. I think this is the most females I've ever had, and I have a small class. I usually have 2 or 3, but out of 60 of them. This is great. Let's see. What do we have? Anything? Anything? How about you back there? Nothing? You okay? Yeah. I don't know. We want to see what our course is all about? We're going to start. I think we're going to try something a little different as we go through the course outline. I might change it up, but it's not even written in stone anyways. So we might try it. So ones that came in late, everything's being recorded. Everything will be posted for you to look back if you want to. So just in case you missed your class, you can always go back and look. This class, you don't have to come to the lectures if you don't want. You paid for them. Just make sure you do your test and do your assignment. You don't want to show up? Fine. Not my problem. But try to get your money's worth. We have a book.
Is this the right one?
That's the right one. We're going to go through it. I'm going to talk about the book. I'm going to post something else later, which I did post this time on. So you've already been on East Centennial. Oh, I'll show it. I'll put it up. We've already been on East Centennial with your other teachers. Have they shown you that? Good. Let's see. You guys all have like numbers. We always joke around, even with my colleagues. You guys all start with the number 3. I have the number 8. All my colleagues, except for one, has a number 8. when I was turning 20. Sure, let's go with that. I took a motorcycle course here. Learned to ride a motorcycle. So they gave me a number. And then when I decided I wasn't going to do engineering, I wanted to do the electrical, I took some night courses. So they kept my number. So I have this really old number. And everybody makes fun of me because they think that I've been here from the dinosaur age, I guess. Which section are we in? 2? It doesn't matter, I guess. So, who? George Simon Ohms, or Ohm. Isn't that a pretty face? Isn't that the kind of guy you want to date? There's some good shots of, but I wanted that one. I don't know if you're interested, but I'm not going to play it. I have a picture of me getting on my motorcycle and coming here. I probably should take it off there because then you'll know where I live. I realized I was riding, I had it on my hair, and as we crossed the intersection, I go, man. I am less than 4 kilometers away. I've never had a job. Well, I've had one job that was close, but that was only for a week. I've had jobs where I had to go all the way to Woodstock, 2 hours to work and then come back. I've had a lot of jobs where I'm traveling. This is the job that's so close, probably should walk. Or I guess I could run. I got to take a shower to get here. So if you want to see it, it's up to you. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to test you on this part. So let's go to content. Let's go to course outline. So we have 3 tests. We have 2 quizzes. And we have a project. Projects, we're going to do it in groups. I can't remember, I think there are 4, maybe 5 max, 4 maybe. I usually have you guys handed in hard copy. We're going to experiment. We'll see if it works out. I might let you guys hand it in electronically. Then I have to show you how to do it electronically. We'll have a Dropbox or an assessment box. We used to call it Dropbox, now it's changed the name. You guys don't have many other courses, so you probably won't see it that way. So, our book looks like this. It's actually on there. There's 3 different types of books. This one, there's the commercial one, and then there's the industrial one. They all kind of look the same, just a different color. If you buy this, there's a thing on the back that says MindTap. Please don't throw that away. We will talk about that a little later on. You will have access to the book online. Let's see, how did we put it? You'll have access to it, mobile. You can click on something, it can read you that chapter to you while you're sitting on the bus, bored. You listen to all your playlists. You want to listen to someone else talk to you about one of your units. There's simulations in there. This book is also used for your 115. There's a simulation program in it, wiring up switches and stuff like that. It's really cool. I take some questions from that book. If we can get this working properly, I may make it as a bonus if you answer a bunch of questions as you go through. You won't ever be penalized for it, but you will be, not penalized, then you are, what's that?
Credited?
Credited, sure. Okay, we'll go for that one. I'll give you the bonus for it. Right? A reward. There we go. A reward. That's probably better. We're going to try a little different in this class. So Do not throw that little piece of paper. There's a code on it. It might look like scrap and you toss it. You guys have spent a lot of money already on this course. I got it. If you want to start cheaping out now, it's fine. But you can buy the book used. If you are silly enough to buy the book without the prints, that's your problem. There are drawings that go with it, 8 drawings. Some people will come with photocopy versions like this small. These things are this big. You want this, and I'm going to ask you a question on it. Actually, I'm going to ask you maybe 10 or 15 questions on the drawings, because this is a drawing course. And you're going, well, I can't read it, it's too small. Well, then why don't you get the real version of it? You can get it photocopied, but you know what? Bookstore is right here. There's a lot of good information there you may want to keep for the rest of your life until you're really good at it. Like I said, you're going to use it also in your other course, your 115 course, Install 1. It's a good book, and even the online stuff is great. Might help you. So that's the book. You will also need, you haven't taken codes yet. You're going to have your code book, the most expensive book you will have. That will be a book that you will use a lot of. Buy the current one. It's big, excuse the expression, but it's the electrical Bible. You will need that. When you graduate and you have to write your CFQ, Certification of Qualification, it will be based on that book. You can't bring that book into that test because they will give you one because they don't want you to write on it. If you are going to use it in my class, make sure also in your other class that you're allowed to write in it. You can write whatever you want in it and bring it in your test in my class. But make sure it's okay with your other teachers.
So we're bringing that book too?
You will need that one too right away, probably in the next week or so. It's a thick book. If anything, helps build up muscles, okay? For carrying it.
Do we need the smaller version?
You need the big version because there's lots. We're going to be service calculations. You're going to need it. Box fill, you're going to need it. We're going to take a little bit of it. This course here is a little bit of everything and electrical in the beginning. You should do well in this course. If you're not doing well in this course, please reevaluate what you want to do, because this is not hard, and I'm not making it hard. I want to make it easy, somewhat fun, I suppose. I don't know. There'll be times, most of it will be multiple choice, but there'll be 1 or 2 quizzes that will be all calculations. You need to do that. But we'll get through it. Come and see me if you're struggling. I hope you're not. There's a lot more courses that are a lot harder than this one, and this one's not really considered hard. Maybe just the way it's being taught or whatever. So, we know how to read our course outline. We will try to follow how things are. We might skip some. We might be going to a reading week. I haven't figured it out because it's a Monday class. We have family day. We don't have the course. Sometimes we'll do a test before or test after, but I will give you guys heads up. Quiz, week 3. We're in week 1. 2 types of days not to skip classes. Test days and review days. If we're doing a review, I suggest you come to the review. You're going to miss a class, don't miss the review, and don't miss the test. You come to your review, I will give you a very big insight of what's going to be on your test. I promise you. All right. So that is kind of the gist of the course. We will look at our drawings, we will talk about stuff in the book. I will have, all the lectures have been posted. I don't hide anything, I don't hold back. I held back on a few things. Because if I give you the answers now, when the time comes to do the exercise, we won't do it. I know that half of the class will just sit there back and not do it, and then when they go to do the test, they'll have no idea. I keep yapping. If you don't stop me and put up your hand or whatever, I'm just gonna keep rapping.
Kind of like, yeah.
I have two. I have a Honda Interceptor, 1984, the first street eagle racing bike.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I have a Honda Shadow 1100.
What year?
2005. I bought it not last summer, the summer before. I got a really good price out in Guelph. Went all the way to Guelph. I hadn't ridden a bike in 10 years. I went all the way to Guelph to buy this bike. I fell in love with it, and then I had to come home with it. My dad drove me there, and I was like, oh my God. I was scared. I hadn't been on a bike forever, and I had to go on the highway because there's no other way home. Well, I guess there is. So I rode it all the way home. I don't have any, my bike is raw. I have bike bags, no shield in the front, just big bike. The person who had it before me was about 6'4", 6'5", long legs. The pedals are extended, I just ride. Some of you will get it. When you're young, fast and furious. When you get older, it's not how fast you get it there, it's how you get there. Because when I drive my Honda Interceptor, it's a racing bike, I'm down like this. If you ride that for more than a half an hour, I have to book physio and everything else. You know what? It hurts. It's good for racing around, but